Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Oh, we're back here with your boy Red. I'm gonna review Alan Wake, the 2010 game. One of the top games that year. Actually, I never played it until now because I bought it on Steam during that May event where they were selling it for 90% off. 90% off. That one and Alan Wake, Danger in America, or whatever. So I paid like $4 for both of these games. But I'm only reviewing the first one. This is a great game, man. Actually, the first time I saw it being played was back in 2010. One of my roommates didn't have the Xbox, so he bought it for the Xbox. I think it was exclusive for the Xbox back then. And he was playing it, and I saw him play through it. And I'm like, this seems interesting. I didn't personally play it then, until now. And yeah, it was a great game. Basically, it's an action-adventure game, not a horror game. Even though there's some elements of horror there, the darkness taking over and stuff like that. It's more of an action-adventure. Your character, Alan Wake, is a writer. He's been having, for 2 years now, he had writer's block, is what they call it. He's a New York Times. His books have been the shit up until now. So he's taking this vacation, getting a cabin, chilling in this place, getting more inspiration, you know. Him and his wife. The story picks up right at the beginning when they're arriving at this town, and they get their cabin, and they go chill at this cabin. We find out more about the characters. Alan is more of an emotional character, hate being coddled about his writing, and his wife brought him here secretly to talk to this therapist that they work with stars and athletes and all these people, and you know, mentally. And he gets butthurt. His wife is scared of the dark. So, yeah, there's some shit going on there. There's a good story into it. Our story begins there. Like I said, things happen. She gets taken away by something. We don't know what it is. You're like, what the fuck? And then you wake up a week later in an accident, and you don't remember shit from that week. So you start from there. You start getting attacked by these shadowy figures or the darkness controlling figures. And all your weapon that you have is a flashlight to take the darkness away from them, and then a gun to shoot them. Because you know what they say, the only way you can defeat darkness is with light and a fucking 6-gun revolver. I don't know, that's what they say, I'm just saying to myself. The exploration's great. Combat is pretty smooth, actually. You have a fucking dodge mechanic, which is nice, especially when you get teamed up by many different fucking shadowy figures. There'll be times where you like get a whole crowd, don't worry. You could do it. I played it on Insane, or the hardest difficulty. It still wasn't that hard. You know, you get hit once, so you die. So, but I'm pretty sure if you play it on easy mode, you'll be cool. If you just want the story, see what happens. Best mechanic to use is use your flashlight, high beam. I didn't even know flashlights had a high beam, or maybe now they do. But it wastes your battery real quickly. And when I mean quickly, you can see in the top left, it wasted my battery. Then you have your gun. I mean, you can shoot the shadow figures in the gun. I think it helps to take off the shadow. Of course, the good thing about this game is the differentiate. There's like 4 different flashlights. You have your regular light, little light one. Then you have your heavy duty. Then your fucking lantern, and then the heavy duty lantern. And then I think there's one more. And the guns, a good variation of guns that people would have in this area. You have a revolver, a rifle, a shotgun, a pump action shotgun. You have a good variety of guns, and a flare gun. Best gun in the game, of course. You know, ammo's hard to come by. Don't worry, waste your ammo, have fun, because the guns taken away every episode. New episode, you get new guns. So don't worry, you waste your ammo. I was saving it in the first episode, and then I was like, oh, all my flare gun ammo's gone. Use it and have fun with the game. All right, don't worry about it. There's points where you get more shit. So yeah, like I said, our main character is Alan Wake. He's a writer, famous writer. I don't know how famous a writer can be to be recognized in a small town. He's known. He has to be like star famous, you know. I mean, the only author I know is Stephen King, and that's who he references a lot. And like, I forgot who else I know. But yeah, see, I don't even read that many books. I should, because there's some good books out there. So yeah, he's trying to find his wife throughout the whole game. That's what you're trying to find. He's not the greatest athlete, but who would be if you're a writer? You're sitting there all day writing. This fool gets tired really quickly, can't jump high enough. Yeah, it's really about this. No, he can't do shit. He's not athletic, all right? I understand that. It was kind of annoying in the game when you're trying to sprint away from people in the shadows, and he gets fucking tired and gets tackled. It gets annoying. He's a great shot, though, able to shoot. I don't know how he picked that up. Flashlight tricks, awesome. But they do focus a lot on about his childhood and different writers. Alice Wake is his wife. Apparently, she's really hot. She looks pretty hot. I mean, you see her in her underwear a lot. She cares for Alan, helps him. I think she's like the photographic journalist type woman. Actually, she's taking the covers of Alan Wake, taking pictures of him. You see that in some flashback episodes and stuff. Like I said, she's scared of the dark, has extreme phobia of the darkness. Alan Wake did mention that he was also scared of the dark when he was a kid. That helps her out, especially in moments where power outages and shit like that. She gets taken away. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm not going to ruin the story. We got to play that game, man. Barry Wheeler is his publicist. Is his publicist? No, his agent. Now, Barry was a cool character. I liked him a lot. He follows you in some of your missions, helps you out. He actually is probably the only one that believes you at first because he experiences it. So he's there to help you. He's funny. He's annoying. He's a perfect character, especially when he gets his gear. And you know what I'm talking about when he gets his gear because it's hilarious. I don't know what kind of... I never had an agent, but if I did, I want one like Barry who cares enough to travel this far and help you fight the darkness. That's a true friend and agent right there. He's getting that 15% commish, alright? Sarah Breaker, or whatever her name is. I don't know if I'm saying it right at the end. She's a sheriff of the town. Another character that I think she knows what's going on with the darkness and stuff and understands and tries to help Alan. There was a scene where she tells her Barry to contact everyone on the list. I thought it was going to be like a huge thing. Wasn't. She's cool though. She's hot. Probably if Alan wasn't with his wife who hit on her. I'm just saying because I know Barry hit on her. But she's a cool character, especially towards the end. Great support from her. She's probably the most supportive character. There's more characters in there. I don't want to give some away to go with the story. But that's your cast right there. The game had great music. There's different parts in the map when you turn on the radio and there's some good music blasting. Especially from the local artists, the two old guys you guys see in the beginning. Gameplay, like I said, was pretty smooth. Smoother than some games today. I was running it pretty well on my computer. Music, I already talked about. Story was great. I actually enjoyed it. Even though I kind of knew the end because I saw it before. But I enjoyed the leading up to it. I love it. Hopefully there's a sequel in the future. I don't know. It's been, 7 years since the game came out. But then again, we're still waiting for sequels like Kingdom Hearts 3 and another game, Cyberpunk, whatever, that has been delayed for 10 years. Probably 20 now. But yeah, man, it was a great game. If you can get your hands on it with a hard copy, or I think they're still selling it on Steam. Buy it. This is one of those games, if you never played, you should play it. Love it. With all that, it's a 9 out of 10, y'all. It's a 9 out of 10. Oh, man, it was a great game. I can't believe I never played it before. Hit that like, hit that sub. Thanks for watching. Catch you all next time.